one candidate that kept rising to the top. The winner of this year's 2021 Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award is Bill Wilson. Bill is a seasonal employee for Natural Resources, and he's been working with the county for over 10 years. This recent year, he was the gate attendant at Horsetooth Mountain. He has a family of 8 kids and 7 grandkids, and he's a small business owner in town. Prior to working for the county, he worked for the city of Fort Collins for about 14 years. But I think what we thought was most impressive about Mr. Wilson is that he has over 11,000 hours, volunteer hours, that Zach logged for his nomination. So we thought that was pretty impressive, and congratulations to you. So this year's recipient will receive a replica of the Ranger Hat memorial that is installed at Horsetooth Reservoir in Ranger Unitt's honor, and it will be presented to Bill Wilson by the Board of County Commissioners. So at this time, I would like to introduce our 2021 Ranger Brendan Unitt Community Service Award winner, Bill Wilson. While we're up here, and before we let Bill say a couple words, we're going to show a quick video that tells us all about Bill.
His best to create experience for people as they arrive at Horsetooth Mountain officers?
I met Bill probably, over 15 years ago, and he just immediately makes a presence known. He smiles, he's happy. I got to know him through his dedication to giving back to the community. It's funny because I didn't know that I knew Bill, but he had been the Santa at the farm when I had taken my kids prior to me even working for the city. So he's been incognito in my life for even before I knew it. He is the Santa of Fort Collins, I would say. Everybody knows him as Santa. As soon as he starts running his beard out, he starts practicing his ho-ho-hos all the time. Bill's just the best.
Finding somebody that could emulate Brendan's dedication to this community was a high order for this award. And the one thing I'll say about Bill is he just checks all those boxes.
With the Centennial Bass Club, with the City of Fort Collins and their Santa program, with the Veterans Breakfast every November 11th. Bill does so many things for other people. When I nominated him, I actually had to sit down with him and say, Bill, I want to nominate you because I'll never be able to glean all your customer service and all your community service and all your volunteer programs in conversation with you. I'll never get an accurate account of that. And when he told me all the things he did, it was amazing.
Bill is what I want to become. You know, little things like we had a volunteer that had come to the event, and he'd been sick here early in the year, pretty bad. Immediately, when his buddy got better, and Bill was at the guy's house having dinner with him, saying, hey, this is the first week home in the hospital, we're having dinner together. He sent me a selfie, and man, it cheered me up, you know, and that's what Bill Wilson does, man. He lifts you up. He does. The world needs more Bill Wilsons.
I hope that the family will find some healing in knowing that this memory and legacy lives on. I know that our staff is part of that extended family, and I think that over the years, as the award grows, so will our awareness of just what service means.
the Uncle Bill. Good job, Uncle Bill.
Thank you, everyone, so much. Thank you, all you commissioners. Thanks to all that are here today, and also to all those that are joining us from probably around the world. And I am so honored and so touched to receive this reward, but the meaning of this reward needs to stay within context. The meaning of this award is all about Brendan Unitt. And I want to make that clear that this might be Bill Wilson's little 12 minutes of fame, but Brendan will live on in all of our families' minds and hopefully our actions. One of the things that I wanted to say was that I believe he gave the ultimate, just as any of our veterans know, and all of our Rangers know. There's a possibility of that happening. And with that weight on their shoulders, they still perform all their duties with an attitude that's just unbelievable. And they have given me the will to be better at what I do. I admire all the people that I work with. I admire the Larimer County being able to afford us some time for our volunteering, as the city of Fort Collins did for 15 years. I do believe they finally figured out, well, wait, what's he doing at work whenever he puts in that many hours? That might be why I'm not with the city of Fort Collins anymore. I do think that it's important for these organizations and also our local businesses to allow some time and perhaps some incentive to keep everybody on the volunteer road. And whenever it starts at the business level and the organization level, then I think it will trickle down. I think that everybody will be able to contribute something. Some of us don't have a lot of money to donate, but we have a little time. Some of us don't have time, but we've got a dime. If you have some money, you can make some things happen. The person who is the happiest, I have learned in life, is not the one who has the most, but the one that needs the least. I am happy to be an employee of Larimer County, to be associated with this great organization and all the tremendous staff that is carrying on for Ranger Brendan Unitt. As a veteran, as an employee, I lost a brother that day, that night. And when I found out the next morning, my heart did sink. I got to work with Ranger Brendan Unitt for about a few months, but I got to really know him the last couple of months, and then I found out more about him later whenever I found out that he was a wrestler with friends of mine and that he grew up in that community. And everything about him, being the Marine, being so young, but having already that much zest for life, that he had already lived a life. And that, I think, is what we all need to do. Let's all cram a whole lifetime into a few years. My years are numbered. I think I am passing the torch on a lot of my large volunteer events. But when I'm passing the torch, it's to keep those events going, because each and every one of them are extra special, not just to me, but to the community, to the county, and to all the people that live here also. So I challenge each and everybody that's watching this film to try and do their best to better the world by loving their neighbor as themselves. I think we were told to do that a long time ago. But I'd also like to see everybody just go in that extra mile, that extra inch, whatever it takes to make a difference. And I think that's our challenge, and I think that Ranger Brendan Unitt showed us how to do that. So let's all endeavor to do that in the future. I want to thank just a couple of people while I have the podium. I know this isn't going to last forever, but in my 12 minutes, I would like to first of all thank the good Lord that got me enough health to where I could, after 25 years, continue on with my endeavors. I would also like to thank my mom and dad, who volunteered a lot. I found out a couple of days ago my mom won a Volunteer of the Year award in Norman, Oklahoma, our hometown. I wasn't aware of that, but my two giving sisters, Marcia and Unitt, one of them let it leak out that Mom got a similar award. The volunteerism, I think, is instilled in me, but I think it also comes from within. And I think everybody that has some desire to do better for others, I think it's in there. You just got to make sure it comes out. And that's where your efforts should be. So, in thanking my family, I also like to thank my Jenny. She's put up with a lot of absenteeism in the family gatherings that we've had, and all the camping and everything that I missed out on because I had cast or something going on. But her patience with me and encouragement and standing by me and helping with many of those events meant so much to me. And my whole family has been involved and helped a lot with many of these events. And those are the people that I really wanted to thank. I also thank everybody that volunteers to help with all those events. They do make a difference, and you volunteers that helped also make a big difference. Thank you, Chuck Barnes and Frank V and Perry Float and all the Colorado Bass Nation people that have helped with habitat projects and the Colorado Parks and Wildlife people that were involved. Everybody that's helped us from A to Z, and including the Cast for Kids staff. Couldn't do Cast for Kids without Jessica Berry, my assistant, and I'm sure I'm going to forget a lot of people because I have a lot of help. However, just know that I am going to try and represent this award and to represent the legacy of Brendan Unitt as good as I can, and I stand tall in saluting Brendan.
So, let's get closer. So, Bill, thank you for your words, and I'm genuinely honored and humbled to be in your presence. I get to give you this little toy soldier that harkens back to a day when some of us played with those things.
A little before my time, John. Santa is 1,748 years old this year, by the way.
Well, but here is the award. I think it's a beautiful award, and honestly, I'm just really honored and humbled to be in your presence. I think that we can all agree that life is about relationships, right? Life is about recognizing the value of giving more than we receive. Life is about doing our best to follow the golden rule. And I'm really glad that I got to meet you because you are a genuine person, you are a humble person, and you are a great role model. And I think you exemplify the life and service of Ranger Brendan Unitt, both in the Marines when he served in the military, and certainly in his service in our community as a ranger, as a volunteer in the community. And so I think it's wonderful that we're able to carry on his legacy, his mission through these annual awards. And by golly, I think you're well deserving and well spoken. You did a wonderful job with your 12 minutes. And I'm really glad that you're happy, because as Santa Claus at the farm, you really got to be happy, right?
Yes, sir.
Blessings to you, sir. Good health to you, sir, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I what do we do now, Joe? We take pictures? Thank you all for being here. Thank you to the family and the friends, the elected folks, our county manager, my colleagues, Jill, the team, the leadership team, all of you folks for doing all the work to figure out. I'm sure it wasn't easy, never is. And certainly thank you to our rangers who are here, who help preserve the public safety, make sure that people are enjoying themselves in the great outdoors. It's a team effort, and we're all very blessed. Absolutely, yes. Be well, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you folks also. With these guys, yeah, that
Thank you.